Alright, we'll be fine. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around, like someone had been looking for something. Someone's been here, alright. The door was locked shut. A sign was pasted to the front that said, "Danger, close for repairs." I didn't think it could be opened. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables bust out of the box, snaking into the other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear. The cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. I say. The door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power box beside it. Interesting. Mr. John. Interesting. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. This one? This one right here? This one? This one? This one. The board contained yellowed clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes to and from the guys that worked there. One of them was to Norman. He was one of the older guys in the line. Norman was a good guy. Hi, bathroom. No, you're not a bathroom at all. A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Yeah, push that switch. Power's good. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out, and the face was unrecognizable. That's mildly disturbing. Power panel. You will turn that on now. Good. Wait. Go back to the other one. The other one did not go green. You're red, but you're in the middle. Do it again. The power panel still wasn't working. Yes. Alright, good. Well, green and green. I think there's like 3 more because it said 5 before. It was shut tight. There was a rusty looking card slot on the side. Fine. Be that way. I'll go find a card later. For now, I'm cardless. Okay. This way. Hi. Tables. Our old break table. The layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. You miss your old buddies. I understand. I know that feeling. I miss my buddies too. Hi. You're a place. I understand. I'm a place as well. This was Norman's locker. The door was dented, like someone punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked here. I don't either, because I don't remember like anything. Another panel that I hoped could help get the power back on. Yes. Good. Green is good. A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Oh, hell yeah. As I took the hammer, I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. People have been here. Hello again. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Yes. I slipped the key card into my pocket. Thank you. Another panel that I hoped could help me get the power back on. Yes. Again. Yes, I know this. Flip that switch. Alright, fine, flip this switch. Just do it. Do it. Please. Thank you. You're gonna work, friend. There we go. Power's back on. This place is vibrating with it. Yes. Alright, before we go back downstairs, I used the hammer and the old wooden boards came apart easily. After I had removed the planks, I left the hammer on the floor. Okay. Hi. This was my locker. There in the factory. It stank of booze. There was This picture of Rachel on the inside. It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken the picture home when we climbed the clothes factory. Interesting. There was a mess of empty booze bottles. I wondered if that man at the house had something to do with this. He sure had a lot of alcohol in his place. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Alright, let's go see about that magnetic card. I'm coming for you, door. Don't you think that I forgot all about you? The keycard I found seemed like it would pass through at this reader. Did I use the keycard? Yes. Hi. Places. Things. You. There was some kind of ventilation hatch there. It looked like I could jump down to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it was, but I couldn't see another option. Sure. Oh man, my leg hurt like hell. I'm sorry. Could have landed on your hands or something. There was a crumpled up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily and it was hard to make out. Did I try to read the letter? Sure. Most of the letters were violently scratched out with what looked like to be a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was, need to, just don't, drinking, need, Norman. Who was Norman writing to? Might have been writing to his aunt or something. I stepped out of the factory, glad to be rid of its smell and of its memories. I couldn't stop thinking about that room with the bottles in it. Was that guard I found outside really drinking up there? What about Norman? And who had rooted all those lockers? I couldn't tell where I was as I looked around, but I figured I needed to get to a road, get my bearings. Maybe Norman could help. His store wasn't that far from the turnoff factory, if I remember correctly. Alright, that's good to know. I think we'll be fine, friend. If you just believe and continue looking at that right there. Okay, let's go. I love you. Okay. Enter. Your place? Dumpsters. The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food in slick, black bags. I saw a thin greenish corner poking out from one of the bags. It was my driver's license. It looked damaged. Of course you did. Why the hell does your shit everywhere? I cleaned the card off as best I could. It looked pretty beat up. I was amazed to have found my credit card. And now this. I took the card back into my wallet, next to my credit card. Jeez. Your shit's everywhere, friend. Sounded like it was going to start raining again. Well... Inside. I had entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet, except for the faint sound of a television. Norman? Norman Bates? I'm here. Going upstairs. Norman, what is this? Norman, you've spilled ketchup on your floor again. Friend, this is not how you run the television. The TV still flickered some indecipherable channel. Norman, no! His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he'd been stabbed with something trying to get up. Jesus. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Norman, my coworker and one of the few friends I had in this town, lay dead beside his armchair. Norman, you deserve better than this. Close his eyes. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace or if I just couldn't stand to think of it anymore about what was going on. Quickly, I closed Norman's eyes. God, God damn it, Norman. Who the fuck did this? Alright. Tables. I guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there were water rings from 2 cups still there in the wood. 2 cups. Interesting. The kitchen trash bin smelled fresh. I didn't dig through the mess, did I? Yes, you did, you dumpster diver. I found a hairpin amongst the rotting food and trash and pocketed it. You could have taken like a ladle or some spoons, but no, you take a hairpin from a trash. I like you. I like you a lot, friend. Sometimes you do these things, and I just don't know why. I don't. Norman wouldn't want it like this. What was this? It looked like a pull chain hanging from the ceiling. I wondered where it led. Yeah. I gave the chain a single tug, and a simple folding ladder in the attic popped down. Well, let's go. Yes. Junk. So much junk. There was a large cardboard box that hadn't been sealed. Sure. The musty box was crammed with clothes and photos and even shoes. They were women's clothes. The fuck? The hell was Norman doing? Okay, Norman was apparently an asshole. God damn it, Norman. Maybe he just dressed in drag or something. Maybe it was just some fetish that he didn't want the guys to know at the frickin' factory. I'll accept him for that. I'm not gonna judge him. But, god damn it, Norman. God, not something else. One of Rachel's old fall coats hung on the simple rack. That was Norman's bedroom, wasn't it? What was this doing there? My stomach tightened and I was feeling sick with anger and confusion. I had to find Norman to sort this mess out. You already found Norman, he's dead. It's fine though, I guess. There was a well-maintained gun cabinet here in Norman's room. I didn't know much about guns, but it looked like it kept a few hunting rifles. Maybe even a few pieces he shouldn't have. One of the guns was missing. Maybe it was the gun back down in that tunnels. Wait a second. Maybe I went insane after I caught Norman and Rachel doing it. And then I was just like, gotta kill him. And then I was a killer. I knew it. I found a bug! Alright. Downstairs. We're leaving. We're done here. I used the hairpin to pick the lock. The hairpin snapped in half, so I threw it away. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned goods. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. Well, that's always good to hear that happened. There was a register that was mostly empty, and a fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. I say, Rachel, stop fucking Norman. The icebox seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. I say, there were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape then. I say, back to the water tower it is. The fresh air was a welcome change. I almost didn't even mind the rain. I couldn't understand what that box of dusty clothes was doing in Norman's attic. What had happened to him? To think I hadn't even looked. I looked. What? Double sneeze. What was that? Because I'm afraid or because I didn't care? I don't even know. Go back! Damn. Okay. I fucked up. We'll be fine. Well, yeah. It was locked. This wasn't the right gate. Okay. Phew. The gate was locked tight. This wasn't my house. Oh, this is okay, interesting. So this is my house, then? Up here? I have a television in my house? Hi. The gate was locked tight. This wasn't my house. Hi. The neighborhood's local post box. A letter was sticking out, as if someone hadn't pushed it all the way in. I knew it wasn't right, but... did I look at the letter? You're a devious sort. Yeah, we're gonna look at the letter, sir. The envelope was addressed to Norman. That was no return address, but the handwriting looked familiar. I took a deep breath and tore open the package. The letter read, Norman, I'm sending this to you in a letter because I'm afraid to tell you this in person. What we did, well... I knew it! It was wrong. My husband's an easy man to be with. But he is my husband, and your friend. I need some time to sort this out, away from you both. I'm going away for a while. I'm going to tell him, Norman, so don't you think you can hold that against me? I'm going to tell him and get past this. Maybe we'll work it out. I'm not sure I'd even want to. But he deserves at least that much. Goodbye. Norman, stop fucking my wife.